62 shots without a goal, players boycotting their manager, and a powerhouse totally forgetting how to play football. At the recent World Cup, these respected nations completely lost their identity and destroyed the dreams of millions due to a lack of character, team spirit, and clinical finishing. Today, we're analyzing the shocking collapses of Germany, Uruguay, and Turkey at the 2026 World Cup to uncover the deep tactical flaws and internal chaos behind their downfall. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more football breakdowns. And now, let's dive into the stories of these defeated giants. A powerhouse that needs no introduction, four-time World Cup champions Germany always carry the massive pressure of global expectations. However, ever since lifting the trophy in 2014, they suffered humiliating group stage exits at the next two tournaments, crashing out in truly embarrassing fashion. The 2026 World Cup was promised as their ultimate resurrection, built around a glittering new generation of elite talent including Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, Kai Havertz, and Joshua Kimmich. Their qualification campaign initially started on shaky ground with a surprising opening defeat against Slovakia. However, Julian Nagelsmann's side quickly regained their composure, stringing together 5 dominant consecutive victories to comfortably secure their place at the finals and restore belief among their desperate supporters. However, at the World Cup, behind that star-studded squad lay catastrophic structural flaws. Germany's attacking play became painfully slow and monotonous, while their once-dreaded high press and aggressive intensity completely vanished. Crucially, without a classic number 9 to convert chances, they suffered from a total lack of vocal leadership and had no clear tactical answers whenever they fell behind. Although they crushed Curacao 7-1 in their opener and turned things around late against Ivory Coast to win 2-1, deep fractures soon appeared. Confident of securing top spot, Germany fielded a heavily rotated lineup in their final group match, resulting in a shocking 2-1 defeat to Ecuador. That warning became a harsh reality in the round of 32 against a fiercely disciplined Paraguay. Despite controlling possession, Germany lacked any real spark, stumbling through 120 tense minutes locked at 1-1. In the penalty shootout, German composure evaporated entirely, losing for 2-3 in a monumental shock. Nagelsmann's squad simply could not bear the immense weight of national expectations. While advancing past the group stage ended a painful 12-year knockout stage curse, an immediate exit in the round of 32 proved that this former powerhouse remains deeply broken. Two-time World Cup champions Uruguay entered the 2026 tournament following impressive performances in recent major international competitions. They boasted a star-studded squad with core players starring at the biggest clubs across Europe. On paper, this was a formidable team ready to challenge the world's best. Their South American qualifying campaign gave fans huge reasons for optimism. Uruguay secured impressive victories against major continental rivals while displaying high-intensity football and a rock-solid defense. Supporters genuinely believed this team was fully prepared for a deep run in North America. However, at the World Cup, severe internal conflict completely shattered the team. A toxic rift emerged between the players and their manager. The squad openly criticized his demanding high-pressing tactics and brutal training methods, complaining about physical burnout before matches even started. This feud destroyed team morale, leaving the players mentally drained and physically exhausted. Their group stage campaign turned into an absolute nightmare. They started with a frustrating 1-1 draw against Saudi Arabia after failing to convert key opportunities. In their second game against Cape Verde, Uruguay actually took the lead, but poor focus allowed an embarrassing comeback, ending in a 2-2 draw. In their final must-win match against Spain, a complete lack of composure cost them dearly. They completely lost their cool under pressure, missed crucial chances, received a late red card, and suffered a 1-0 defeat that knocked them straight out. Uruguay failed to win a single match in their group. Despite possessing a squad filled with top-tier talent from elite European clubs, internal chaos and a total breakdown in team spirit sent this proud nation home in utter embarrassment. To make matters worse, the furious Football Federation revoked their private plane, forcing the players to fly home on their own. What do you think about this toxic conflict inside the Uruguayan team? Let me know in the comments below. Turkey made their long-awaited return to the World Cup after 24 years away from the main stage. In theory, after such a long absence, high expectations were unjustified. However, boasting elite talents like Arda Güler and Kenan Yıldız, combined with the massive passion of their nation, many fans viewed Turkey as the ultimate dark horse of the 2026 tournament. Their path to the finals was far from easy. In their qualifying group, Turkey fell short against Spain, forcing them into the high-stakes playoffs. However, they rose to the challenge brilliantly. They secured tense 1-0 victories over both Romania and Kosovo with remarkable defensive solidity. At long last, they could finally celebrate their dream return to the World Cup. However, at the tournament itself, their defense completely deteriorated. The manager burned out his young superstars by placing immense pressure on their shoulders while failing to provide a clear playing style. But their biggest and most spectacular crisis was a cosmic lack of efficiency in front of goal. Turkey ended up breaking the infamous record for the most shots without scoring, registering a staggering 62 shots without a goal. Turkey broke this terrible record during catastrophic matches against Australia and Paraguay. Despite dominating possession and momentum, their opponents ruthlessly exploited their weak defense, leading to a 2-0 loss to Australia and a 1-0 defeat to Paraguay. That second loss officially knocked them out. They later defeated the USA 3-2 in a match for honor, but this turnaround came far too late. Turkey's Grand World Cup comeback ended in painful humiliation. Their story serves as a stark warning that attacking inefficiency is one of the worst curses that can hit any team. 3 football giants, 3 completely different disasters. Germany crumbled under tactical flaws and a total lack of leadership. Uruguay collapsed due to a toxic conflict between the players and their manager. And Turkey suffered from overwhelming youth pressure and a record-breaking lack of finishing. Yet, despite these unique issues, all 3 met the exact same fate, a painful, premature exit. Do you think Germany, Turkey, and Uruguay can rebuild and play a major role in 2030, or will they disappoint their supporters again? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more football stories. Before you go, make sure to check out our videos on the hydration break and the biggest revelations of the World Cup right here on your screen. Thanks for watching.